all about bringing communities together, kind of like a giant family reunion, but with fewer awkward conversations. On the business front, private sector involvement is stepping up. Projects like the Lake Free Zone are popping up, aiming to create residential and commercial opportunities while laying down essential infrastructure. It's like throwing a dinner party where everyone brings a dish. Collaboration is key for cooking up some economic growth. Finally, enter Eco-Atlantic City, a project on a mission to take on coastal erosion while providing the much-needed housing and infrastructure for a growing population. This inventive approach is as essential for sustainable urban development as a family game night is for bonding, because who doesn't love a little friendly competition over a board game while solving the city's biggest challenges? All right, folks, let's take a cheerful ride through Nigeria's cities, where beauty meets development, kind of like peanut butter and jelly, but on a much larger scale. We've got stunning road networks and infrastructure that make getting around feel smoother than gliding down a banana peel in a cartoon. It's a delightful experience, not just for the visitors, but also for the locals who are lucky enough to call this lively country home. Now, let's zoom into Warri, where petroleum fuels not just engines, but the vibrant spirit of the city. Warri's got unique tourist spots like the Olu of Warri's Palace, a royal gem that makes all the castles in fairy tales look like shanties. And let's not forget the Akiroro Festival, which adds a splash of culture that could make even a paint store jealous. It's a real cultural cornucopia. Transitioning to Kaduna, the industrial giant of the north. Picture this. It's a bustling hub of transportation that connects you to agricultural areas. Yes, that means fresh veggies are just a hop away. Plus, let's give a round of applause to some of the country's older refineries, which make for great talking points while enjoying a nice dinner. You might even impress your friends with your knowledge of crude oil. Next up is Uyo, the capital of Akwa Ibom, where the roads are so well structured, you could probably roller skate down them without a care in the world. The city offers first-class hotels that are perfect for your family vacation or for when you want to eat breakfast in bed without feeling like a total couch potato. And oh, the entertainment centers and annual festivals? They're practically begging for your family to join in on the fun. And then there's Port Harcourt, the oil-rich treasure chest of Nigeria. This city is like a smorgasbord of tourist attractions. You can frolic on beautiful beaches, wander through lush parks, and dive into lively markets where bargaining is practically a sport. Just remember, don't take too long picking out souvenirs, or you might end up with something you didn't bargain for, like a giant stuffed giraffe. Moving on to Enugu, the coal city, where you're in for a delightful blend of cuisine, industry, and local culture. Imagine tasting delicious local dishes while making your way to breathtaking tourist sites like caves and lakes. It's like a buffet of sights and tastes. Plus, amusement parks are thrown in there for good measure, because who doesn't love a good roller coaster ride? Just hold on tight to your fries. Now, let's talk about the New Yam Festival. This is a big deal, folks, celebrated between August and October. It's a time when the Igbo people gather for feasting and a showcase of traditional activities. Think of it as Thanksgiving meets a carnival, but without the awkward family arguments. Instead, it's filled with yummy food and joy. What more could you possibly want? And let's not forget about Jos, the administrative capital of Plateau State. This city is blessed with a temperate climate that's cooler than your favorite uncle at a family barbecue. Plus, its stunning landscapes are like nature's way of showing off. Tourists flock to see remarkable landmarks and nature parks, all while taking their best selfies. Just remember to strike a pose. Now, we make our way to Owerri, the entertainment capital. This city boasts spacious hotels that invite you to relax and casinos where you can try your luck. Just don't forget your lucky socks. And they host events like the annual Miss Heartland Beauty Pageant, which showcases the flair of its vibrant cultural scene. You could say the entertainment scene here is really popping. Then there's Lagos, the bustling behemoth where everyone seems to be in a hurry, except for the traffic, of course. It's the most populous city in Nigeria and a major financial center that seems to grow faster than my kids can finish their homework. Exciting tourist attractions and a busy seaport promise an adventure around every corner. Just keep an eye on your wallet. It has a way of making a run for it. Speaking of attractions, Lagos has gems like Falewa Square and the Nigerian National Museum. Each site offers a unique glimpse into the rich history and culture of the city. It's like a fun history lesson, but without the boring textbooks and with a lot more wow factors. Plus, you might leave with a few fun facts to impress your friends at the next family gathering. Last but certainly not least, we have Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. This city is renowned for its organized infrastructure, like a well-trained puppy that obeys all commands. Luxury hotels and recreational centers are scattered throughout, making it a family-friendly haven. And let's not forget the iconic landmarks like Aso Rock and the National Stadium. Visiting them is bound to leave you with stories that are better than most of your Netflix binge-watching sessions. Alright folks, gather around. Let's chat about why getting cozy with your audience is as important as finding the last cookie in the jar. You see, when people hit that subscribe button, it's not just a click. It's like ringing a doorbell and inviting them to the family barbecue. Engaged viewers not only help your channel grow, but they bring a delightful sense of community. They're like the uncles at a reunion, a little quirky, but you wouldn't swap them for the world. Now, here's the kicker. So many viewers are out there having a ball watching your content, almost like kids in a candy store, but when it comes to subscribing, crickets. It's like you baked a delicious pie, and everyone's eyeing it, but nobody's willing to take a slice. This little hiccup is a common conundrum in the world of content creation. Viewership skyrockets, but subscriptions? Not so much. Like trying to squeeze a square peg into a round hole. It can be a real head-scratcher. But fear not. Our speaker knows just how to sprinkle some humor and urgency like confetti at a birthday party. Picture this. They're enthusiastically suggesting that if you want to upgrade your viewing experience from basic mode to VIP, all you have to do is click that subscribe button. It's a win-win situation. This lively approach nudges viewers to leap into action, like kids jumping into a pool at the first sign of summer.